Good morning. That's just one pickup. Let's try another one. Oh, I like that. And this guitar is about 20 years old. I was in love with it when I first got it, but I have fallen even deeper in love with this guitar. So I got a brand new pickguard for it. I want to tell you the pickups that are inside. It's got injectors in the neck and the bridge. It has a virtual solo in the middle. And let's listen to these sounds, because these sounds are so good. I'm going to take my distortion down a little bit and turn on my favorite warbly chorus pedal on super fast with light pick touch. Stomp my foot. That to me is a really cool spooky sound that the neck pickup does so well. The thing about pickups and gear is that I will adapt to what it is. And I like that process of feeling and hearing a particular sound and having my playing adapt to it and getting something that I might not have gotten otherwise. So I wouldn't have thought of that if I'm full blast distortion. Let's turn the chorus pedal off and hear it. Let me do what I'm hearing in my head. Of course, the back pickup's really the one that we rock guitar players use the most. And it just has a nice, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Gotta have that. That's what we do all the time. So that's probably the most important tone you can get on the electric guitar is the full blast chunk. And the Injector does that really well. Of course, with no hum. That's a big deal. I've had regular single coils that, they hum. That's what they do. I last about 3 days before I call up Larry DiMarzio and say, Larry, you got to get me one of these hum-canceling pickups. I can't take it anymore. And, full blast, no hum. And beautiful chunk. Now, the middle pickup, I've got a virtual solo in here. It was a long time before I ever had a middle pickup, and I had to acclimate to it, and I really like it with the slide. It's a little bit warmer tone. And it really works nice, because slide can, you get it high, it can be a little harsh, but with this, it's nice and smooth. That, to me, is really beautiful. Let's turn on a little bit more distortion, because this distorts real nice. But these are just balanced really nice. It's nice, when you go from one to the other, it's a change in tone, but the volume is still makes sense. And that's the other thing with the virtual solo in the middle. I usually keep my middle pickup lowered down a little bit because that's where my pick is going. I don't want to bump into the pickup with my pick. So I lower it down, and I looked on the DiMarzio website, and it said that the output is slightly more on the virtual solo. So I figured we'll put that in the middle, and that'll compensate for it being a little lower into the guitar. And it seems to work, because I can go to my bridge pickup, the loud one. get my smooth neck pickup. And then have my nice, a little bit extra loud to compensate for the lowered middle pickup. You may be wondering out there in watching me on the camera land why I'm dressed up as George Washington. I'm going to tell you, I've got a brand new album coming out called WROC. I think that's how you pronounce it, spelled WROC, which stands for Washington's Rules of Civility. It's a book, an etiquette manual that was written 1595, somewhere around there, not by George Washington, he wasn't around yet, before him, by, I believe it was Jesuit French scholars, wrote an etiquette manual that 100 years later was translated into English by some 12-year-old student in England. That etiquette manual in English found its way over the water to George Washington when he was a teenager, and his teacher gave it to him as a penmanship exercise. I decided, you know how Elton John has Bernie Taupin writing lyrics for him? Well, I don't have Bernie Taupin writing lyrics for me, so I needed somebody else. So I chose the George Washington rules of etiquette and civility and good behavior to make rock songs out of. And so I thought, why not embrace my inner civil person and sing about being polite and respectful and those sort of things. I didn't know if it would work. First one that I wrote was called, or the title was Show Not Yourself Glad at the Misfortune of Another. And I thought, well, I need my groove and I need a key. So A minor, picked an easy one. I thought, show not yourself glad at the misfortune of another. And I came with that. It all fits in A minor, show not yourself glad at the misfortune of another. So I thought, oh, that's all right. But then my inner Burt Bacharach, I wanted to add some chords that would take it somewhere else. So I got more like clean sound. And again, this is the same melody, but I changed it to show not yourself glad at the misfortune of another. Show not yourself glad at the misfortune of your brother. Let your conversation. And I started adding all these modulations, and really, I started to get so excited about my daily journey into the Washington book to pry out these gems of lyrics and to make music around it. I've just never had so much fun writing songs in my life. So thank you, whoever put these together in 1595, and George Washington for making them famous, and my band for making the songs sound so good. And you for listening. Thanks to everybody. That's civil.